Sunrise on Monday, another week starts. A familiar feeling, a weight on our hearts.
Welcome to episode 3 of I'm The Prob. Today we're going to discuss things that I call love. I am ready to welcome in my co-host, India. India,
Hey,
thank
y'all.
you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm ready to get into it. Well, wait. Before we get into it, let's slow it down. What season of your life are you in?
I'm in a couple seasons.
Okay.
Preparation, elevation,
Okay.
and truly choosing myself. Learning to stand on no is
Yeah.
a complete sentence.
Yeah. Because it really is.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
It's just period.
Yes, just period.
Okay. So for a long time, I thought I was choosing love, until I realized that it wasn't the love I was chasing. It was the security. It was the stability, if you will. And just realizing that that's not healthy, and it was a very hard and uncomfortable conversation I had to have with myself. But I honestly feel like once I had that conversation with myself, it kind of freed me, So let's just get into it. When was it a time in your life where you mistaken something for love? So whether that was money, whether it was, whatever that thing was, because everybody think is different. When did you realize that?
I realized that in my relationships, I was dating the same guy over and over.
Mm-hmm.
And so someone told me one day that sometimes God put in your life the same person all over again, so he can see if you're going to learn the same test, if you're going to go through the same test.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was doing was I was accepting everything else except the things that were non-negotiable. So the disrespect or the saying you're going to do something and not do it, or using money as an apology. I experienced that a lot as a kid. And so as I get older, I realize that the minute someone doesn't take accountability, then there's no growth. We're just continuing the same cycle. So
We're not leveling up.
we're not leveling up or showing love in a healthy way. We're
Yeah.
showing it as I'm going to push the feelings to the side, but I'm still going to do this bare minimum thing to stay get your attention.
Yeah. And the bare minimum keeps us there,
Yes.
And similar to you, with my dad, he loved my dad. He is, that's my dad, however, it was always monetary, maybe we didn't spend as much close time together, but Chanel, you can have a new pair of shoes, or you want to upgrade your phone, or, I'm going to let you get 2 hamburgers at the drive-thru, all of the things. And so me personally, I felt like I was conditioned to accept that from people in my relationships, right? So like you said, you disrespected me, but as long as you go buy me like a Force bag, we cool, it's the small things. And like you said, it's not until similar, I had to keep going through it. And it's like, what is the problem? You know what? I'm the problem. I am the issue here, because I was conditioned to think that was okay. And at no point is it okay for someone to push our feelings aside.
Right.
It's not okay to not give me the things that I need, because although I have these gifts, where's my emotional support? Where is that love? So what are some of the things that what are some of the things that you did to help you navigate that journey?
One, saying no, I'm not going to do this with you. But I think another thing is, one, praying on God to prepare me and lead me the correct way. But 2, acknowledging that I may be the problem, because I'm accepting this behavior knowing that it doesn't make me feel good in the end. It just gives me that temporary feeling, or that temporary, okay, he might be okay, but it's still pushing to the side things that can become big in the long run. So I try to use my discernment, honestly and truly, because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You may come across, and even if it's in your friendships or in your relationship, you may come across a person that that shows all those qualities, but then they get comfortable and they start showing you who they really are.
Oh, people love putting on a facade.
So you have to know when to be like, okay, well, this doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And
Or I don't have to deal with this.
Right. And I did not realize people could put on facades for like a long period of time.
Yes.
Like, I fought facades for like 6 months, 5 months.
Oh, no, baby.
No, these people can put on for years.
After the year, you should have got a Grammy for how you act.
No, like, for real. Because then, where's this person? Because if I had saw more, I say if I had saw more signs, but when I look back and take full accountability and acknowledge, there were little signs, little by little, and I didn't piece them together. Hence, to your point, I wasn't using my discernment. And then I was comfortable with the bare minimum. And I've never really been a bare minimum type of person. Like, I'm extra. Like, extra. And I'm sitting here allowing these things. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard. What parts of yourself were you sacrificing to maintain that relationship?
My emotional stability. Putting stuff aside that I know either need to get done or that it's a routine to satisfy someone else's needs. Or not knowing when to stop. Like, we can argue about it, but you have to have a stopping point. Someone has to do it. Somebody got to be a bigger person. So I just try to make sure that just like people study us, we got to study them even during, that's a part of growth. Because if that person can't grow with you when you're growing, it's just someone different, then
it's not going to connect.
It's not going to connect anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. I would probably say for me, I sacrificed a lot. I would probably say my sanity, at some point, and probably also my emotional stability, but so much so that it took me a long time to even figure out what that looks like. Like, and that is hard.
It is.
Because then you find yourself trying to figure out, how do I even get back to that point? Because I secluded my emotions for so long. It's almost sometimes like I don't have it. And even now, what I grew through, it's been some years, I'm cool. But I suppressed my emotions for so long that some days, some stuff should move me emotionally. Like, for real. It should move me, and I'm like, I don't have it.
And it's choosing your battles. Like, am I going to choose like this for my day? Or am I just going to be like, it is what it is and going about my business?
Yeah. But then
sometimes we need to identify.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes when you identify, maybe it's not for you to dwell on either.
Now that's a perspective.
Like, if you see it, okay, I see it. What am I going to do to fix it? What's the solution?
Okay.
But if choosing myself as a solution, then that's so be it.
Yeah, because I can be the problem.
Because I can be the problem.
And with your new situation, how do you think you're going to navigate? Because for me personally, I'm always on the defense end. Like, after being manipulated and after accepting, the monetary things versus the love and the emotional and mental support that I needed, I feel like I'm always on the defense end. And my response is always probably, who are you talking to? Mm-hmm. Or I always feel like even if the person is not trying to make me feel controlled, I always feel like that. And I'm like too many questions for me is the red flag, because now I feel like you're trying to control me. You're trying to create or control the narrative with me. And I can't do that because I can't go back to that place. So the question to you, had to give a little context. Mm-hmm. So going forward in your new situation, what are some things that you think you can do to just be more mindful and to not respond being on the defensive end?
I think being more self-aware. Yeah. Knowing when to take a pause during a conversation. Because it's okay to pause. It's okay to say, okay, I'm getting a little overstimulated. Even my anxiety, I'm going to have to revisit this later.
Right. Absolutely.
Or, as my friend used to say, you're going to have to find a different way to talk to me. Or you're going to have to say it differently so that I can understand, because the way I'm registering it is something that I'm used to, and this is different, and I'm not registering what she's saying to me right now.
Heavy on that.
Yes.
And it's okay. You're going to have to say things to me differently.
Yes.
You know what? You just taught me something. Okay. Thank you for my therapy session today. Okay. Because, and it's hard, and I'm naturally aggressive. Like, when I come in, my aura just demands the room. God gifted me with that. Thank you. But sometimes it's intimidating on the receiving end of that because you don't want to say anything because you don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to say the right thing and you don't want to push those buttons. But I can admit that I will acknowledge that I'm the problem and when I'm wrong because I'm still growing. You know, my journey isn't finished. But being in a space where I can, and I think about also being comfortable, right?
Yes.
So if I'm not in a comfortable setting where I can be vulnerable and say, you know what, the way you're talking to me, I'm just not receiving it. I need you to chat GPT that thing and give me an option. I need multiple choices.
And also accountability comes into part because sometimes I might, and my best friend loves to tell me this, but when I'm wrong, I get quiet.
Okay.
I won't say a word. I might tell her, I gotta call you back, sis, and hang up the phone. But I'm gonna call her back, and she gonna say, you good? Can we talk about it now? And she's gonna give me the floor to do so. So I think also with knowing that, and I honestly truly got that from my mother. I have a temperament issue.
Okay.
But me and my mom have the same attitude. So sometimes when I'm talking to her, I have to be like, Mom, I'll call you back.
Yeah. It's too much, not right now.
You know it's too much.
Yeah, let me breathe.
So I guess just knowing when to be like, okay, let's take a pause. We're gonna have to pause that. But never go to bed mad. Ever. Because that turns into something small and turns into something big.
Yeah. And sometimes it was
and it was probably
all day anyway.
Exactly.
It was just like,
so once you take a pause and you think about it, you be like,
right.
I was tripping.
Right.
Let me calm down. It's like, hey, I was tripping. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just having a moment.
But if he stays to size and say, man, he still needs space, you gotta respect it too.
Yeah, because everybody human, you know?
Yeah.
So, do you think women are taught to sacrifice themselves for love?
Absolutely.
Why?
Women carry a lot. We as women carry a lot. We gotta carry the family, we gotta carry the house, we gotta make it home, we gotta nurture it, we gotta carry you. Even though the man may provide and protect, he may not do all the other things. But that's where partnership comes into play. You gotta be honest and you have to be vocal. And I mean, if he doesn't receive it, then you gotta go. Yeah. I mean, there's just what we're going down to. Because we're not dating to play around, we're dating to marry. We're dating someone that we expect to be with for 65 years, but in those 65 years, are we going to grow with them too? Are we going to change our ways? Because we can't one person change and not do it ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. We got to be equal.
So, I would say yes and no, actually. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to say yes and no, because sometimes women do overly sacrifice themselves, but you got those women where you see them glowing out of their skin because they have a partner and not a control man.
Yeah.
They have someone that listens.
Those are people too.
But we have to listen to.
Oh. That is another episode. We need to
us as women struggle with listening, y'all. Boy.
That's going to be another episode we need to listen to. Yeah. You know, I think we do. I think it's conditioned again. I think a lot of this stuff is conditioned.
It's conditioned.
You know, and the biggest thing is we have to find what works for us, you know, because what you do in your relationship, it probably won't work for me. And what I do over here probably won't work for you. And that's okay. But I think that society, culture has just conditioned us to these guidelines, if you will. And I don't really, it just don't fit, you know, it just doesn't work. I don't want to feel like I need to sacrifice myself to be with you. Because if I have to sacrifice myself to be with you, what are we doing? If I can't go out with my friends, because you don't have no friends, and I'm expected to sit here and be in the house with you, why do I have, you know, why should I have to do that? You know, it's not worth it. And even when I get the gifts, because I love me a good Michael Kors bag. You should see the collection. It's growing.
It's growing.
I'm gonna need a storage for Michael Kors bag. You know, but it's not okay. You know, it's not okay to neglect me mentally and emotionally. And then at some point, now we don't have a safe space for each other.
Correct.
You know? So now, women do sacrifice. And if that's your choice, whoever may watch, there's no judgment.
But we also have to sacrifice a little bit. We can't be out with the girls every weekend. We got men around.
So balance.
You gotta have a balance.
Yeah.
You gotta have a balance.
Yeah.
Your man gotta understand it too.
Yeah.
Your man gotta understand it too. Because even if he don't have no friends, he still need to go outside by himself and get himself together.
Yeah.
Baby, don't take you a day. Because you're getting on my nerves.
No, for real. And then chill. Use it for you.
Use it for you. You can use it for anything. Yeah. I might not go with my friends all the time. I might say, I'm going to the massage parlor. I'm going to go get my hair done. I'll be back.
Yep, a good self-care
We just gotta, but you balance.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have a balance.
You can't be out with your friends all the time. You know, when you get home from work, y'all need to have a couple hours. Then you talk to people.
Yeah.
But your friends gotta know that too. Like, they have to know that they're loved even though they're not talking to you every day now, dude.
Yeah. Because we're adults, you know.
We all have lives. This is the part that we gonna have to call. We gotta fly tires on the road. Not saying our friends ain't gonna show up.
Yeah.
But
yeah. You just gotta
make a little.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah. A good man. Let me emphasize. A good man, y'all. Not one that is expecting. A good man that provides.
Okay.
Reciprocity.
Heavy on that.
If it's not reciprocity, then, I mean, what am I sacrificing for?
What are we sacrificing for? And are you going to sacrifice for me? That's another key. Because if I'm doing the sacrificing, is you going to let your homeboys know you can't go outside?
Today is our day. You'll see them tomorrow.
You know?
No.
So that is not available. And that's okay. So as we wrap up this session or segment, is there any final words you would like to leave with the people?
I think I said everything, but I'm just gonna touch on this. Mm-hmm. Have a discernment to know when something is love and something is not, and check yourself first.
Oh,
that's it.
That's it.
Because when you check yourself first and you take that time to pause, then you can go back and get out everything that you need to get out so that they can understand and receive it. Mm-hmm. Now, if they don't receive it, stay good. That's all I got.
Well, we appreciate you. If today's conversation challenged you, if it made you feel uncomfortable, as always, you are welcome here at I'm The Problem. I'm the problem because I accepted a version of love that required me to stay quiet, and that's never okay. So if you are going through that, if you are experiencing that, reach out to us. Our Instagrams, you can comment, like, subscribe, of course, but just know that it's never okay to accept less than you deserve. Until next time, y'all. And that's a wrap. Wrap it up. Thank you.
A familiar refrain. What if the problem's the pain? Let's unpack the moments. The whys and the wins. Welcome to I'm The Problem, where the real talk begins. One in a finger. It's easy to